They have to block one. They have to, or it's poison. They can't target. No way. Did they just do that to let us have our combo? Is that why they did that? Hello everybody, my name's Kyle. Thanks for stopping by to check out my video here on Arena Hacks. I like making all kinds of fun decks and budget decks and just jank, control, whatever. I play around in rank a lot and stuff like that. So if you're into me just sharing all my ideas and deck ideas with you and showing what I'm up to and discussing that, hit subscribe down in the bottom corner right here where I am, and hit thumbs up to say you like the video as well. I also have a whole section for beginners, the entire series to help them get started, get a whole bunch of cards, start off their collection, get some cards for free, and build their collection for free or just very cheap. So once again, go check that out and hit the subscribe if you like what you see. On for today's video though, I do have a bit of a crazier one today. I just had fun with this one and just kind of went with it. We're splashing Zagras here. It's all about DeathTouch. So let's hop and take a look at some stats here. I got 24 lands. We got a 2.3 average. I just want to make sure I hit all those land drops. We do have Zagras, which requires red mana, so you know the land it gets tricky when we'll get there though. 26 creatures, 10 non-creature spells, and everything's pretty low curve with a low average, like I said already, with the 2.3, but if you look at the graph here, everything shows pretty small as well. Black and green, pretty common for your DeathTouch decks. And we're making use of Fynn, the Fangbearer, as always. Great, ever since Kaldheim came out, people have been trying to find great ways and fun ways to use his win con here. He's a 2 mana 1/3 DeathTouch, which on its own is pretty awesome just for that, but you also get a little side ability with him. Whenever a creature you control with DeathTouch deals combat damage to a player, that player gets 2 poison counters. So for double strike or something like that, which we don't have in this deck, but that's 2 poison counters twice. And the way poison works, the way it's always worked, when a player has 10 or more poison counters, they lose the game. So the idea is to just hit your opponent 10 times with DeathTouch creatures, not 10 times, sorry, 5, only 5 times, and that's it, they lose the game and you win. So that's really cool when it comes to DeathTouch, one of our win cons. We also fly over them with Nighthawk Scavenger, another really good DeathTouch, pairs great with Fynn the Fangbearer as well. 3 mana, 1/3 flyer, it gets an extra boost to its power, depending on, so his toughness is equal to 1+, that's why I said 1/3, plus whatever the number of card types among cards in your opponent's graveyard. So that's really cool. He's got lifelink, flying lifelink, and DeathTouch. DeathTouch, lifelink, whatever order, doesn't matter. It's all the same stuff. So he gains you life, which is really cool. Helps you get back in the game if you're falling behind. He's flying, so he's got the evasion, so he helps get those poison counters on if you have Fynn out, because he also has DeathTouch. In the low end here, we got some more DeathTouch here with the Blightblade, only 3 of them, because in the low end I want to go with stuff like Eyetwitch and Shambling Ghast, which is some of our favorite creatures to sacrifice. And the reason why I want sacrifice creatures is because I have 2 copies of Village Rites and 4 copies of Deadly Dispute. The treasures from both Shambling Ghast and Deadly Dispute are really good in helping get that red mana for Zagras, which we'll get to in just a moment. So yeah, you got the -1/-1, which could also be used as removal, or in sometimes it's just really handy to -1/-1 on an opponent's creature until end of turn. And you also have the treasure as an option. We have that sideboard as you see up there. Eyetwitch is our only learn card in the main board. Learn? Yeah, learn. So over our lessons here, we have 2 Enviro Sciences. Got to make sure we get those. We do not have any basic mountains, as you see here. So we cannot get red with Enviro Sciences, but that's okay. We have treasures. We have cool red sources in here. We have ways of tutoring up some of these red sources within the deck. We'll get to that. So, you know, this is fine. This just helps make sure we hit our land drops if we're falling behind. It also helps make sure we just balance our black and our green in the deck, because we do have a few double green and double black spells in here. Well, the Nighthawk Scavenger and then Saryth are double black and double green, but we also have Necrotic Fumes, which is a double black. Pretty self-explanatory. Yeah, we got to exile something, and then we get to exile a creature or planeswalker that our opponent controls. We also have Containment Breach in here. It gets a little pest. We actually kind of like these little sacrifice creatures, so we do have these 2 Pest Summonings, and the Containment Breach also can give us a pest if we're shooting down an enchantment or artifact that is low enough mana. We will get a pest from it, and that's really useful to us. We also got Mascot Exhibition. If we're up there in mana, it's late game, we need creatures on the board to help us, and you know what's really fun? It pairs super well, Mascot Exhibition, with Saryth the Viper's Fang. Because when you attack in with all of your mascots, they all tap, and when other tapped creatures you control, or other tapped creatures you control have Death Touch, all of a sudden they all have Death Touch. We can just win with Fynn right away, or it's like your opponent's like, well, now I don't want to block any of them, because they're all going to kill my stuff, right? And when they're untapped, they have Hexproof. How great is that? You can tap Saryth and pay a mana and untap another creature you control to give it that Hexproof at instant speed, which can help protect something. We have Binding of the Old Gods, which is a way on its last step to get all of our stuff Death Touch again, which goes really well with a lot of our Eyetwitch, Shambling Ghast, a lot of our sacrifice stuff. We do have a lot of Death Touch in here already. Saryth does not give herself Death Touch, so she doesn't have it, as you may have noticed, but there are more other creatures that we will get to in just a moment that do not have Death Touch that this is really key for. Really helpful if we can give them Death Touch, like all of them Death Touch, either through Saryth or the last phase of Binding of the Old Gods. And this is also a way on that second step that we can also get some of our red sources, because 4 of our 6 red sources, okay, no, just 2 of our 6 red sources, 2 of our 6, and that's fine. The other 2 are just, again, balancing between our black and green here, so that's actually not 2 of our 6 sources, but anyways, 2 red, I mean. But anyways, the Highland Forest is our 2 land cards that are forests, so we can get them with Binding, and they do give us red mana, so we can use Binding of the Old Gods to bring up a Highland Forest. No matter what forest we get, it's going to be producing green anyways. This one also produces red, so we can get Zagras onto the battlefield with this, or we can just be lucky enough to draw into any one of the 4 other lands that have a good potential of coming into the battlefield untapped, and the other half of mana that they produce are the other 2 of our main colors. So Zagras, how does he work? Well, this guy costs, we don't have much party synergy. We have some rogues with Nighthawk Scavenger and Blightblade, and we have warriors with the 4 copies of Fynn, and that's it for party synergy. So at best, this guy's going to cost 4 mana, but that's still pretty cool. 4 mana for 4/4 flying, Death Touch, and haste. Really freaking awesome. Even if we have to pay 6, not that big a deal. Other creatures you control have Death Touch. He has Death Touch himself. He gives everybody else Death Touch. We already have Saryth, but Saryth and this guy are supposed to kind of do the same thing. So everybody gets Death Touch, but they can block with Death Touch. Unlike Saryth, when they're untapped, they can't block. Or when they're untapped, they need to be untapped to block, but when they're untapped, they don't have Death Touch with Saryth. So this guy gives them Death Touch all the time. And it also gives them the ability that our Death Touch creatures will kill planeswalkers with their Death Touch ability, as well as creatures, just the same. And this guy's flying as well. I did mention all that stuff. So really friggin' cool there. And one of the key points with all these ways of giving everybody on our entire field Death Touch, one of the funnest things to do is not only go with Mascot Exhibition and then play one of these guys so all of our mascots have Death Touch. The other fun thing is to get a Tainted Adversary on the battlefield, which has Death Touch himself, of course, and we save up mana and we dump a whole bunch, as much as we can, at least 2, maybe 3 if we're lucky, into his ability, and we get anywhere from 4 to 6 decay tokens. And if we have any of these here, this on its last step. But you know, we attack in with all of them, they get Death Touch. They just all have Death Touch all the time, whatever. With this, right? Our opponent doesn't want to block them because their creature dies. And we all know that the decay token's dying at the end of combat anyways, but oh wait, what if we play Saryth? We play this one turn, get a whole bunch of zombie decay tokens, then we drop Saryth and Fynn in the same turn, and then attack with all those decay tokens and Tainted Adversary. Oh my god, that's a lot of poison counters. Look out, here we go. So that's the deck. We have looked a little bit. I did talk about the land base a bit, like I said I would. The pathways are all about balancing our main two colors. We do have two of these guys to balance our main two colors as well. This is to come with the Binding of All the Old Gods as well. We can look them up and get black mana if we need it. We shouldn't be struggling with black, but it's kind of weird that we usually sometimes do. Really shouldn't. But anyways, that being said, let's get to some gameplay and check it out. It's a decent starting hand, I guess. Hopefully we draw something I can sack this for more card draw, Deadly Dispute or something like that. Oh wow. It really is going around this. Yeah, they're just going to scoop, aren't they? They just mulligan like a million times. Unless they're running a Tybalt's Trickery deck. Trickery, yeah, just call it. That's what I was going to call it Tybalt for short, but I'm like, oh, that's the Planeswalker. No, the Trickery one, the other one. We're keeping 3-card hand. Yeah, they are doing that. Just because it has to be tapped, there's a potential. I know we could have played this, got our Shambling Ghast, but let's go like that. Now when we play this, it comes untapped. Main reason I did that. What does that one do? Artifact or enchantment? Okay. Straight into this guy? He's got the lifelink. Or this guy, and we hold up the Village Rites. Yeah, let's do that. I didn't cast no spells either, therefore it stays daytime. Ha ha ha. Daytime. And your werewolf is a mere human werewolf. It's weird, they still count as a werewolf, even in their human form. I wonder why they still count as a werewolf, even like that. Werewolf Pack Leader, too, is like the same way. It's a human werewolf, and then it just loses human when you trigger that one-time ability. I guess we go for the gas now. We definitely need to make sure we hit mana for our binding. So the treasure will ensure that. I don't know if we necessarily use it on the guy here. We need a more powerful play. Maybe we just get Nighthawk Scavenger out and start attacking with that. We can sack them to... Okay, wow. Yeah, they can destroy our treasure. It would have sucked if I needed it, but... What the heck was that? 3 target cards in graveyard. Show them the gain 2 life. Okay. So they put stuff back in their library. Oh, we should play land. We have this for 2. We're not casting that for 2 mana. Let's play our tap land. Oh, are they going to destroy our treasure? With all the mana I have, I don't really care too much at this point. Let's get rid of that Primal Adversary with this, because it's probably the most scariest thing to us right now. We'll start attacking in. If they want to attack back with their dude, we're gaining life faster than they would deal it. Plus, yeah, they mulliganed so hard in the beginning there. Kept the 3, and they're actually playing it out with a 3-card hand. And they cast no spells. Six plus tries to be 4, 5, and that wouldn't be enough to pay that twice. Let's just attack in. It shouldn't go higher than 3 if we kill their guy. I don't think so. I mean, yeah, we either just do nothing or we play this and kill their guy. Their werewolf here, their liberator. Okay, so they're going to blow up one of the enchantments. Okay, so I don't get to search for a land yet because this is the older one. Yeah. It's going to give this guy who already has DeathTouch, it's going to give him DeathTouch next turn. Get those back in their library. And top decking. Another creature at least. Would have been nice to get this guy out all jacked up and then have that go. That would have lined up nicely. We were just a little behind. This would have been the turn to play it. Like, this is the turn to play him. And they just emptied their graveyards. This guy got weaker. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't even think of that. So we'll play this guy and we'll pay his cost as many times as we can. There we go. 2 times. Bunch of little decay tokens. Nice big blocker for their werewolf. What is the card they drew? There's our DeathTouch on everyone. That's, yeah. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to give everybody DeathTouch. That's an interesting little combo. I like that. Let's make a whole bunch of decay tokens, and then let's attack with all of them having DeathTouch. And they're decay tokens, so you want to block it? You want to throw your creature in front of that DeathTouch thing? I mean, I guess if they have a lot of chump blockers. Alright, this is a pretty cool starting hand. The mana's like really messed up though. Say we maybe hold to our second turn to play the ghast. We are on the play. So take the first turn off, which kind of sucks. Like literally, how many red sources of lands are there in this deck? Like 6, I think. Oh yeah, right, I got Arena working again, for assistant I mean. There's 2 there, 2 there. That's 4 so far. I must be missing, there must be more. Just 4? We drew 3 of them. Seriously? Shuffle is fine. Shuffle is fine. Oh my god. Sorry, opponent. Sorry for making you wait there. I still can't. Did we really get 3 out of the 4 of those lands? 2 here. I'm missing some. Because we didn't draw any of these. Where's the other one with red in it? No, we did draw both of them. It's just saying we didn't. That's weird. Oh no, wait, that's a different one. That's, yeah, no. I was right. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Don't even listen to me. I highly doubt they're going to block. Let's get a damage in. Probably going to sacrifice that at the end of turn anyways, just to get the card draw, because I don't really want to play this yet. Which means we're going to have to play Binding on their Prosperous Innkeeper. Well, I guess we can play it on that guy too. Prosperous Innkeeper being a 1/1 is very easy to kill to a Shambling Ghast. So yeah, we can actually do that now. That's actually a good idea, since we wanted to sack this guy anyways. I was going to create a treasure, but we got mana. We got this here. Alright, cool, cool. It's untapped now. No. And we keep trying to save up for a big adversary. So do we use that treasure then and kill this guy now so they don't gain any more life? Do we do that now and use our treasure? Oh, we do get a land from it. Let's do it. We do have another one. We do have another binding here. Unfortunately, we do not have Village Rites held up to sack the Eyetwitch, but that's probably not a big deal. Like, unless they go to kill it with something, which why would they? They give us a learn then. What does this thing do? Add 1 mana of any color, add X mana of any X is the amount of life you gain this turn. Okay, so we zapped a lot of their life gain already. 6 lands. We don't have the double green for this. I did get this down. That's this is tapped. Right. Do I shoot that thing down now? They have 4 cards in hand. Maybe we just wait. Won't have the mana up for Village Rites. Let's hold off for our Village Rites first. See what kind of cards we draw into. Would have been nice to cast Saryth that turn. But we did not have the double green. We got this, I think, from the binding this side of our hands. What do we get from the sideboard? Pests, right? Because we're going to get all our creatures with DeathTouch when they attack. So yeah, we totally go for pests. And they attack. So we do the whole blockaroo and sackaroo, and away we go. No damage for us. Unless it's got it doesn't have trample, does it? No. That'd be weird. Right? That would be weird, right? Do we play Saryth this turn, or do we do Binding of the Old Gods this turn, and then wait till we're ready to attack? That's a tricky one. Let's do Binding to try to get more mana for Tainted Adversary. They can bring it back with the... let's hit this. Gains them... yeah, they get counters and stuff. That was dang, man, all this stuff. Double strike, that's bad. Now that's what we needed our Binding of the Old Gods for. We only played one other one, so there's like 2 more left in the deck, right? And the next 41 cards. Perfectly reasonable that we should be able to find it. Right? Right? We have 8, so that's what, 6. We get it twice, then we have 9. I'm doing some math here, sorry. I don't think we're getting this any higher anytime soon, so I think we play this out now and try and get a big DeathTouch strike next turn. Yeah, let's go that way. They're going to get a good hit on us this turn. We might chump this with a Pest. Yeah, so 2 of them. We had 1 mana untapped, so next turn when we untap it wouldn't have helped. If we drew it and landed and played it, it still would only been 2 extra. This would have gotten us a tapped one, which wouldn't have helped. Yeah, the turn after next turn, we could have played this for 1 more and gotten 6 decay tokens. But yeah, that's 2 turns away, so that's way too long. Math is hard. Math is so hard. This much mana now, so we tap this. What we got now? 3. It's 3 every time with that thing. Oh, they fought him. That sucks. This guy's huge. That double strike is still really bad. We absolutely need a... what do you call it now? This thing. Another Binding of the Old Gods. What the heck is that? Top 5, maybe. Put them in your hand. Wow. You got 2 ropers. Wow. Well, we're pretty much done unless we start getting more of our awesome stuff. Oh, really? Oh, they all get DeathTouch with this anyways. That's funny. So I say we attack in with everybody except the pests. Might as well leave the pests for blocking, I think, as more defensive features. We've got more stuff here to play out defensively. We can get a bunch of damage in here. 8 damage. Well, almost 6 damage because they're, yeah, I was gonna say, they're definitely gonna block one with the double strike. Why wouldn't you? Oh, these animations. When you have a few of these in a line like that, it takes a while to go through. Yeah, move it along, please. Can we get like Fynn or something like that? Oh my god, if we had Fynn, it would just be over. I wish I had a way of... Tap and untap. Tap creatures. It'd be nice to block and then tap down a creature so it gets DeathTouch. That'd be really cool. This has untap another. Yeah, doesn't work. Do we play this now? How much mana we got? I guess we do. Throw it down our hand, whatever. What's the point of holding on to it? Unless we draw like both of our other, of our 2 other Binding of the Old Gods, I don't see us winning this match. Especially that double strike. Well, at least one. At least one more of our bindings. It's the only really like spot removal that we have. Yeah, if I could block and then tap this guy down to give him like DeathTouch or something, that'd be real sick right now. Yeah, let's block. Do we block? Well, what do we get with that? You can get mascots. Necrotic fumes. There we go. That would help with their other guy. Okay, yeah. Let's take that block so we can hit our sideboard here. We can use a pest token. Get rid of this stupid double strike. Get out of here. And I don't know what. Thanks. We can't block the flying dude here. Keep Saryth as a blocker. Now let's keep one other chump blocker. No, we're not doing a lot of damage to them. Maybe we just stay defensive. Yeah. Just one. They get DeathTouch when they attack, right? I need something for blocking them. Yeah, let's just go with the 1 for now. We're probably going to sack it soon anyway. So they take the block. That's interesting. Do we sack it? No. We want it to kill their dude, and we create a treasure, which we can then sacrifice to the Deadly Dispute. Well, that's not the nicest thing ever. They get something back, 3 or less back. Well, that's pretty good for them to get that back. Ooh, you should have attacked with your... Wow, no, they don't want to lose it to this guy. You're gonna come... Okay, let's block with the pest. And then sack it to the Deadly Dispute. Could have killed it by blocking with that thing. Well, that's not terrible. It's not great because that dragon. What do we do here? Untap. We don't have a tapped creature at the moment. I really wish this wouldn't trade with their dragon. I wish it would just kill it and survive. That'd be kind of nice. Yeah, no, we gotta just end there. Keep everything else for defense. What's that card you got there? A land. So they're offering to trade their dragon for a scavenger. What else do we have in the sideboard? Nothing for the dragon. Nothing to kill it. We can get mascots. It's about the craziest thing we can do right now. And they all get DeathTouch when we attack. So let's get mascots. Oh, there we go. That looks healthy. What do we have left over? 3. We'll have to use a treasure for it. Let's do it. And then what do we take out? Their Icing Death? I say we get rid of their Icing Death. We'll get the sword, which sucks, but... yeah. You gain us life, so you get in there. We like you. We don't want to get you blocked and dead. The rest has Summoning Sickness. Yeah, I guess that's it. Yeah, gain some life. Just switched our health totals there. You notice that? So, when he attacks, he taps one of our creatures. Yep. Well, we only have the one flying blocker, so if you tap that down... Oh, you can't! They all got hexproof! I can't. I forgot about that! Oh, man. Oh, we're out of these other things. That's legendary, so we don't play it yet. Alright, you stay back. You stay back. Get in there, everybody. They're probably going to block and kill her. We'll just play our other one. This is kind of cool. Mascot exhibition, and then we got DeathTouch on all our little critters. We can't kill any of these, so, you know, whatever. Just for fun, I guess. That wasn't enough to kill her either? That's funny. Oh, you need to tap her to use her ability. It's only one creature per turn. There they go. Okay. Mascots with DeathTouch. I guess that's all you need, right? Cool. Okay. We have no, like, Deadly Dispute or Village Rites or anything, so we go straight into the Blightblade. Right off the start. Because we don't necessarily want to sacrifice it right away. More land. Okay. Alright, we need some good stuff now. Something to ramp us for this. Or like a Deadly Dispute or Village Rites. Yeah. 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 Get some treasure. Draw some cards. They've got a very big looking hand over there. 7 cards in it. That's a weird target. They kill the creature that gives us something when it dies? seems rather unusual. Confused I am. Next turn we can do this with 1 point. And then he'll have, yeah, that'll be 4 decay tokens, and he'll be a 3/4 with DeathTouch. And then the turn after, when they're ready to attack, we can drop Saryth, and everybody gets DeathTouch when they attack. What the heck? Go to hell, man. Stop killing my shit. So do this once. Get some of that stuff. I guess the DeathTouch isn't going to matter because they have nothing on the field anyways. Oh, there we go. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, oh, please. That's why they got rid of the Slaughter Priest. Or not the Slaughter Priest, the Shambling Ghast. But this is still going to be a fun trick. Yeah, because they knew we would want to sacrifice it, so they wanted to get rid of it so we didn't kill it willingly for something. No, that'd be good for them. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. But we're going to play this and tack in with everybody. Why not? They've all got DeathTouch now. Who do you want to block? Do you want to block the 1/1s you gave us? How about my Tainted Adversary? Or do you want to take 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 damage? Put you down to 4 or 5, 5 health. Got that just before the total came up. It's just once, right? With some decay tokens. But we still got their dudes there. Oh, they're pretty big though. That happened pretty fast, but again, they can't just attack in. Unless they got board wipe or something, protect their creatures somehow. That would be just my luck. Alright, what's next? What's coming up now? More of that stuff. I can't use her ability yet because she got Summoning Sickness. How dare you? Not the biggest thing in the world. I mean, if we get Zagras, it kind of sucks now. Because we don't have any mountains to get with it. Yeah, let's grab... Yeah, we'll leave those forests in there. We'll go that way. There's our other red source. Well, if they block one, it's only... It would be 5 damage. Yeah, exactly. But they do have 1 mana, yeah. Block 1, that's the exact... Okay. I don't want to call it too early. They said good game. I feel if it's sticking, it's waiting, and they have the 1 red mana. I don't know. I don't know. With their own 1/1s that they gave us with DeathTouch. Oh, Saryth. That was a dirty trick you did there. Dirty little trick. And Tainted Adversary, the two of them together. Whew. Holy jeez, with the unimaginable amount of black sources. This is brutal. Come on, Wizards. Like, come on. Seriously? This is not the first time I've seen this with this deck. And I actually went back and looked at the mana. I was like, holy crap. There is so much more black sources. Or sources that have black in it. And literally are only 2 lands in the starting hand. We can't even do Fynn second turn without getting some kind of untapped mana first. We can't even do Fynn on the second turn. We can do a third turn Fynn at best. I love this hand so much though. We're going to keep it and risk and hope we get the mana. We're on the play, so it's not the worst thing in the world. And we draw that black that we need anyways. Hallelujah. Things are breaking my way. Don't you kill it. We're supposed to sack it to our deadly dispute. That's right. You make your hand size unlimited. Let's attack in. Play another thing here. Oh, we don't have another black. I forgot about that. Well, that sucks. We're ending turn anyways. I was supposed to play the Twitch and then sacrifice one of the Twitches to deadly, but we don't have the black mana for it now. Because I forgot about that. But I say we do it now. We don't need to block for anything, so let's just give her. Yeah. Here's the thing. How many counters does it need on it? 8 or more night counters on it. It's going to be a lot of mana, though, when they get those things on it. So they get to draw cards here. Is that it? You got 2 mana. What you going to do with that 2 mana? You should you should use some spot removal on one of my Eyetwitches. That's what you should do. Dang it. And what do we get with this? Manas or more little creatures? I say we go creatures. Maybe we should have went manas. Never mind, we got manas. How many green sources we got out there? 2, 3, 2 black, so we need a lot more black sources out there. Hells yeah. Oh my god, I didn't even see that we took. Oh my god. How are we gonna play this out? Well, for now, let's keep this way, I guess. I don't know. Just keep building up stuff. We have nothing with DeathTouch yet, so we're not gonna hit poison counters yet with Fynn. Well, that's not very nice. Wasting no time getting rid of that. Well, at least we get another land next turn. We need that treasure right now for this. And I would like to play them both at once. Okay. Stick it on black. We won't have enough for Fynn. This guy with a bunch of things on it? Or can we go this and Fynn? Dang, that's 2, 4, 6 counters though. Ooh, that's dirty, but not quite enough. Oh man, what do we do? What do we do? Okay, let's go this guy and get a bunch of decay tokens. I really don't want to give him another turn, but we're gonna try it. Whoopsies, that's not what I wanted. It deals combat damage, so we can chump block with the Eyetwitch. That's kind of bad. I don't know if we do chump block with the Eyetwitch. So we have 6 lands, yes. We have what? 1, 2, 3 sources of green. Perfect! We can play both Saryth and Fynn in a turn. That's really good. You don't run counter magic, do you? No, you don't. 3, 4, 5. They could level that up one more. Do we block though? Because if they have no blockers and we get off our combo, we could win. I say we take the risk. Just take the damage, let them get their card draw. They get 1 card. Take 5 damage. So far they're wide open. Oh, what does he do now?
I could explain what I'm about to do, but I'd rather show.
Tap on tap, okay. Well, we untap during our untap phase, right?
Don't worry.
So we untap his stuff there. Okay, so they have that blocker. That sucks. It would still it's still going to die no matter what it blocks because everything will have DeathTouch. Right? And they are so tapped out, there's no counter spells coming. Here we go. They have to block one. They have to. Or it's poison. They can't target. No way! Did they just do that to let us have our combo? Is that why they did that? Did they not know that's 5 creatures and that's exactly... Oh man, that was kind of fun. That was kind of fun. Okay, so there we go. That was a gameplay. I thought that was pretty cool. You know, sometimes you get some slow, kind of not the greatest wins there where you kind of grind your way to victory, use your DeathTouch to kind of persevere. But it's really fun when you can combo off with Fynn and the DeathTouch on a whole bunch of decay and win the game that way. That's pretty cool. Have to admit, always fun. Something I've been forgetting on doing lately is because Assistant's been tracking stuff again. For a while now, I just keep forgetting that, oh yeah, it's working again. So here we go here with just the graph for this game. They changed it a little bit. We don't just see the wins and losses. Wait, no, oh no, I guess we do. And that was the last one. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't really... This isn't like the way it used to be down here, but I like the chart. We started off with a loss, and then a whole bunch of wins right up into the last one in the end. If you go games here, this is what I'm used to seeing in Assistant. But yeah, this one, like 35 seconds. I don't even think I played. Like, I accidentally kept the wrong, and mulliganed at first. It was a terrible hand. Then I had a good hand, but I didn't realize that there was no black mana in the opening hand. I just didn't even pay attention to the mana. It was terrible, and I was looking at it, I'm like, this was so bad. And I was just like, you know what? I'll just leave. It's like a 35 seconds for the duration. So that's what that game is. It's not even in the video. But yeah, other than that, I think you see all the rest of them. I'm not sure if all of them will be in there. It depends on how long this... I'm not going to do the math on the duration here, but it depends on what it adds up for time. I like to try to keep my videos under an hour. So we'll see what it adds up for time and how many of those will be in there. But yeah, so that's the stats. Go back to the summer, look at that graph. Had that one loss off the start, or else we would have started from 100% and probably be exactly inverted of this. It would be like this weird kind of, it would come down slowly and then it would dip down. It wouldn't have a hook. Weird, I don't know, whatever. But anyways, back to Arena here, looking at the deck. Would you guys change anything? What do you think? What do you think of Fynn and DeathTouch? You think DeathTouch is dead? I don't know. I think it got a good boost with Saryth and Tainted Adversary, especially the two of them together. Who knew those were a pair? Whew. And get out of here. They are a deadly pair. So anyways, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Hit the thumbs up, as always, to support the channel, and hit the subscribe if you haven't already. And see what else I got going on this channel. That being said, I'll see all of you at the next video. Cheers.